Game could go either way, in my opinion.
I agree, Mason. I mean, we saw such a great matchup between these two teams a minute ago. Pioneers really led it from start to finish. I think there's several players that we could see from the last game that might come off the bench and make a difference, specifically Lovejoy, Kiki Tolbert, McKenna McCann. But the starters to watch today are going to be Nala Walker and MJ Hat. Excuse me, Nala Walker and Maya Hewitt. They are difference makers for this team.
As we rise for the national anthem. The presentation of our nation's colors over with, as we will send it down to Kevin Miller for team introductions.
You were muted for that entire cold.
Cold open.
And now, ladies and gentlemen,
I have
starters. We're visiting Olathe East Hawks. Starting tonight at number 3 is Cameron Hall. At number 11, Victoria Whitman. Number 15, Katie Parker. Number 21, Katie Martinez. And number 25, Willie Durham. The Olathe East Hawks. The starters is starting tonight at number 11, Maya. Please make call starting starting 24.
team introductions all over with here. Referee for tonight, Kevin Miller. All right, David. So in this game tonight, what some gyms they feel different. Some gyms are loud, some gyms are tight, but most gyms are hard to play in. Leavenworth is no different. Olathe is going to get a taste of what it's like to play here at Leavenworth High School, where the fans are not afraid to yell and cheer for those Lady Pioneers. And such a big day for women's sports, as today is National Women's and Girls in Sports Day. It's such a good thing to see all these ladies out here playing basketball. Such a momentous day for all of them, and we're gonna get a really good game. This is it's home for us. Olathe East coming to town. It's Olathe East Leavenworth. Red for the tip off.
Starting on the floor for the Pioneers, we've got, as the tip will come
basket. And if you're just tuning in,
Yeah, and Mason, I've had such a good time calling both ends of this doubleheader with you. As we pan the cameras back over to an inbounding possession from the Hawks. Just a moment ago, we found this game tied at 8, but the Pioneers have taken a 6-point lead after a back-to-back 3-point plays.
Here's Hall. Hall looking for something. Number one moves it in. There's going to be Lefevre. And
Oh my goodness!
Brown gets up there.
Brick wall, Brown.
How about that? Even the guards are making blocks tonight.
Every single person has a job, and they have all executed perfectly. At the end of the day, the Pioneers, I believe, have more talent. They've shown it. Another excellent block by Brown. She just won't quit.
Nothing is going right for these Olathe East Hawks right now.
Started the game up 4-0. Since then, the Pioneers have gone on a 14-4 run. They have scored 6 in a row.
Inside, blocked by Brown again. There's Wertheim, not going to go. Lefevre on the rebound.
She can't
got
get
a
it.
foul. And it's going to be called. It's going to be on number 2, I believe. Or 23.
Olathe East fans clapping for that foul, but ultimately they haven't had much to cheer for tonight. 14-8, the Pioneers are in firm control of this one. Let's hope they can keep it that way.
Katie Lefevre heads to the line for the second time today.
First one is a
and good.
drain.
A 14-9 game, so she's 2 for 4 so far on free throw. Oh, sorry. Yeah, 2 for 3. Excuse me, 2 for 3 on free throws.
Let's hope she goes 2 for 4 right here.
Lefevre for her second run. It's good. She's 3 for 4 on free throws tonight. It is now 14-10, a 4-point.
Katie Lefevre is the scoring leader for both sides tonight. She already has 5. An interesting note, Mason. She has accounted for half of Olathe East's offense. She has just as many points as the rest of their lineup combined.
Here's Maya Hewitt off her shoe. We'll save it back to the logo. They're going to switch assignments.
Mason, they got to get this play off fast. They have 10 seconds on the shot clock.
7 seconds on the shot clock. Inside the Emerson out. Stolen by Katie Lefevre. And the Olathe East Hawks already back with the ball. It'll be over to the corner. Werner for the...
Nope.
Will not go.
Nope, the door is closed.
Excuse me, that was Dermer, not Werner. And their ball for a shot will be after the whistle, so it will not count.
A foul shot against number 13 line. The second person foul. To the line is Katie Lefevre.
Katie Lefevre to the line for the third time this half for 2 shots. She's 3 for 4 on free throws tonight. She's had a really good night so far. The first one is up and no good. So before he goes, he had the second attempt at a free throw to make it a 3-point game. Lefevre for her second free throw. Will go. So she's at least made one. Katie Lefevre has been to the line 3 times and has at least made one of them, and every single time.
Katie
Lefevre will head to the bench.
Katie has 6 points on the night for your Olathe East Hawks, but the rest of the team needs to step up. She's accounted for more points than the entire rest of the roster combined. Jump ball. Pioneer!
The bonus to the arrow going towards
Thank you.
Pioneers will retain possession.
Finally, a call goes the Pioneers' way. Honestly, it's been a pretty dirty second quarter. 5 fouls for the Pioneers and 4
out of bounds.
for the Hawks.
Walker, I think you got to catch that ball. And then go. Can't try to go before you get it. And the Pioneers, who were on a really good run of 14-8, are now only up by 3. As here is number 1 for Olathe. For a teammate. Ball to it. It's going to be a travel call on number 1. Hesitated on the pass.
You can't do that.
And here comes Katie Lefevre back into the game. She will check in for Cameron Hall. Will head to the bench for Katie Lefevre.
It's been such a one-dimensional game, Mason. It's such a one-dimensional game for Olathe East. If the Pioneers can shut down Lefevre, then they should have an easy win. But even if they can't, Olathe East has had no answers to the defense on anywhere else on the court.
And a foul call.
2 free throws.
2 free throws going to be on the punt.
For number 1 Hartman.
As you wonder if that is a good call because you had Derma right there about to pop a wide open 3. So you got to wonder, you could get 2 free throws out of this, but Dermer was about to pop a wide open 3 right there, so you never know. As here is number 1 for the first free throw of the night for her. Go off the backboard and out. 0 for 1 to start the night. A bonus to the Pioneers with 5 fouls now for the Olathe East Hawks.
Bonuses on both sides.
Bonuses on both sides, actually.
Hartman misses both free throws.
Lefevre on the rebound over to number 1. That's deflected by Nala Walker. Nala Walker back up the court. Top of the key. Waits for Layla Brown and will pass it to Brown. Brown makes a shot. Gonna have to pass it now. Timeout by Leavenworth head coach Mike Coons.
An opportunity for the Pioneers to reset, Mason. They've definitely been going well, but they've had struggles as of late. That lead that they had a second ago has shrunk in half, 14-11, and Olathe East is really just one good shot away from tying this game up.
Do you know number 1's name for the Hawks? Hartman? Okay.
14-11. For those of you just joining us, I'm David Kemp doing color commentary. Mason Bentley is your play-by-play guy for the night. Pioneers lead 14-11, 139. Mason, back-to-back girls doubleheader here tonight. And the first one, JV got us excited. Let's see if Varsity can continue the party here. They're up 3 right now.
Yeah, calling this game from play-by-play, it's been intense. I mean, you got just, you've got rebound, shot back up, rebound, shot back up. I mean, you've got fast-paced passing for both teams.
You have 5 fouls on the floor for both sides, and you're not even, you're only 6 minutes into the quarter. There's still plenty of basketball to be played before the halftime buzzer. And again, you said it. Lots of physicality under the rim, and it's led to a few mistakes, but ultimately a good basketball game.
I think we're going to see Leavenworth possibly get in there. Play a whole Walker, remember, had that big corner 3 here.
That's been the difference in this game.
Now when off the foot doesn't even go for it, just lets it go out of bounds. And they're going to call that in favor of the Olathe Hawks. So it's off the foot of Emerson Allen and out of bounds.
Inbounding are the Hawks.
It's number 11, Wertheim, makes a nice move on Brown. 3 points will go. It's Osman again with the 3 points. She has made a difference from the 3-point range. Number 12, Yasmin Osman. Enter the paint. Graham working against Lefevre. Will not go. Boxed out by Osman. A foul. Osman, every single time she's checked in the game, has made some kind of play that has been game-changing. A big three already in his first half.
14 points on the board for both sides. The Pioneers have really spread the love around. Mira Graham, Peyton McIntyre, Nala Walker, Maya Hewitt, Layla Brown, and McKenna McIntyre all putting points on the board. But on the Olathe East side, Mason, we've talked about it. A very one-dimensional game. Only Yasmin Osman's back-to-back three-pointers and Katie Lefevre's 6 points have really been what's kept Olathe East in the game. As Osman will put up her 7th point of the game.
As Osman's first free throw up and good. As coming off the bench, you need bench players to play good. And that's exactly what Osman has done.
Osman and Lefevre have accounted for 13 of the Hawks' 15 points. Make that
We'll go on.
15 of 16.
And now the Olathe Hawks take a 2-point lead over the Pioneers as we have reached the final minute of the first half. Over to Walker, Walker at the top of the key, back to Graham. Graham to Brown. Brown looking for a teammate. Brown gonna have to pass it. Brown to McIntyre. McIntyre. Graham. Corner. Walker. Walker dribbles around. 40 seconds. Nice move. Pulls up. Will not go. Rebound by Lefevre. Katie Lefevre back up court. Here's Osman. Over to Dermer. Dermer moves and a foul on the Pioneers. The Pioneers are getting reckless.
This has been such a back and forth game, Mason. Lots of runs going both ways. Pioneers at one point led 14-8. Currently, the Hawks are on an 8-0 run of their own after the Pioneers took their own trip that way earlier in the game. First point of the game for Millie Dermer.
Dermer has been a silent hero in this game. She's played pretty good defensively.
Such a good team player.
Yes, very good defensively. Her first points of the game. Dermer will drain the second one. Millie Dermer with 2 points on the night. As Layla Brown hoping to put some points on the board. She needs to lead this team with some points. Layla Brown into the paint.
Oh, you got Allen open. Give it to Emerson.
Taken by Lefevre.
10, 9,
up the ice.
8,
Second turn, knocked out, no
7,
foul.
6,
As here's
5.
McIntyre, 4
Pioneers need to
seconds.
get it off quick.
Needs to shoot it.
3,
That'll be the corner.
Oh, she is on the floor in pain.
That hurts.
Buzzer goes off.
What a half of basketball from Leavenworth High School. And to recap that first half, that is fast-paced play right there. Very fast-paced play from both sides.
18-14, Pioneers trailing, and Mason back and forth. We saw early on the 4-0 run that Olathe East went on early in the game. That has been the difference. As it turns out, the Pioneers closed that gap with an 8-0 run of their own. Then Olathe East tied it up, went on their own 8-0 run, and now the Pioneers trail by 4, 18-14.
I think the Pioneers played a fantastic first quarter. Olathe East played a fantastic second quarter. Now you got to go in the locker room. You got to talk to your girls. Hey, what's working? What's not working? What are they doing that's working? All right. In my opinion, if I'm Mike Kuntz, I'm going in that locker room saying, hey, stop fouling number 15. She's going into the paint, and you guys are playing way too aggressive against her. You are allowing Katie Lefevre, she's not scoring from the field. She's scoring from free throws. And like we see in the NBA with Shea Gilders-Alexander, you can win a game by just free throws. Okay? I'm not calling Katie Lefevre a foul merchant, but all I'm saying is she hasn't scored from the field. She has been all free throws. And a team will beat you if you continue to allow them to shoot free throws.
And the Pioneers, they really need to shut down these two players, Osman and Lefevre. But other than that, Olathe East's offense has been fairly one-dimensional. Your scoring leaders are Osman and Lefevre with 8 points and 6 points respectively in the first half. For the Pioneers, McKenna McIntyre and Nala Walker have put up 7 points. And right now we trail by 4, but this is very much a game that's up in the air. We are going to take a brief break. We will be back in about 8 minutes or so. Don't go anywhere. You're watching Leavenworth basketball, Varsity girls basketball on the PTV Pioneer Network. Good first half.
Good first half. I liked it. It was fun.
I'm going to leave this one open.
Okay.
I'm going to get something.
Okay. You going to the concession stand?
Yeah.
Will you let me know if they use card or not?
All right, I'll ask. Overall, a good call. They do take cards.
Perfect. So be above.
I'm gonna like turn it down a little bit. Overall, I think we do a good call together.
I think we're good. I think we just match each other's energy.
Yeah.
Cause I'm big on like even if it's a small play, it's big to me. type of
Yeah,
thing.
same. I like to focus on the details.
Right.
That's why I like do research on the teams before the game.
I like fast paced. I like play by play because I just love fast paced things. You ready to go back? So much to do, so much to see. So what's wrong with the backseat? 3, 2, 1. Welcome back to Leavenworth High School in the first city of Kansas, as we are set to give you second half action of Leavenworth Lady Pioneers versus Olathe East Lady Hawks. David, of course, with David Kemp. David, what a first half we got to witness. Fast-paced basketball. Just teams shooting the ball, getting rebounds, passing, physical. There was, like, I think, what, almost 10 fouls combined between both teams and that first half.
Yeah, Mason. I mean, just we're 2.5 minutes away from the start of the second half. Both teams are back on the court, and really, it's been such a good game. In my opinion, the Pioneers have looked more put together as the complete team, but the scoreboard says differently. We trail by 4 coming into this one. A nice comeback after being down 4 at the very beginning of the game. We were able to take a decent lead, but that's evaporated. We got to really reclaim that energy.
One thing I'm going to bring to attention is right now the game leader in points is Katie LaFerver. She's the game leader in points. If you stop fouling, Katie LaFerver doesn't have a single point. If you stop fouling, Osman only has 6 points. I mean, that right there, what Katie LaFerver has, what, 8 points right now? Or no, she's
Katie LaFerver's at 6. Yasmin Osman is at 8. And the Pioneers, again, they've done a better job at sharing the wealth, spreading things out. They have 6 players that have put points on the scoreboard, but they don't have any person who has really emerged as like a shutdown player to really motivate this offense.
Olathe East. I'm gonna put it. I'm gonna put it plainly. Olathe East didn't beat the Pioneers in that first half. The Pioneers beat the Pioneers because the Pioneers don't get into foul trouble. Olathe East doesn't lead the game.
Exactly. Mason, I wholeheartedly agree with you here. And I think when you look at the players warming up right now, you've got the starters, you've got Hewitt and Walker, but Ellie Lovejoy, she just drained a 3 right there. Ellie Lovejoy, Kiki Tolbert, key players in our last game. And I think that if they really get some playing time in the second half, they could be rested players off the bench. They didn't play at all in the first 2 quarters of action. But if they come in off the bench and they're fresh against a Hawks team that honestly looks kind of depleted on their secondary lines, that could be a real momentum shifter.
As we're getting ready to start this second half, so you need some players to keep an eye on for Olathe East. It's gonna be Katie LaFerver and Yasmin Osman. Yasmin Osman was one of the few players for that Olathe East team to score a field goal. She didn't just get one; she got 2. On the other side, Pioneers, keep an eye on Maya Hewitt. She does, though she doesn't have the points, she has been a monster on defense. 3 blocks in the first half, a couple steals, lockdown. Maya Hewitt, and it's going to be Maya Hewitt, Katie LaFerver, 2 people to keep an eye on in the second half.
And as we get started on the second half, for those of you just rejoining, I'm David Kemp on color commentary. Mason Bentley, my man tonight. He will be doing play-by-play for you here. Hawks in the Navy, Pioneers in white.
Martinez and here's Martinez over to LaFerver. Keep an eye on LaFerver. Already going for the mismatch. LaFerver already with a field goal. Proving me wrong already that she could score field goals. Like I said, keep an eye on her. There's been a mismatch all night between Katie LaFerver and Emerson Allen.
More foul trouble here. But this time, the foul trouble is on the other side. That's encouraging for the Pioneers. First team foul of the quarter for Olathe East.
Maya Hewitt will bring it up.
Hewitt, Brown, Allen, McKenna McIntyre, and Nala Walker are your starters for the second
Hewitt
half.
into the paint against LaFerver. LaFerver with a great defense. McIntyre. Here is Brown. Will not go. That's going to be back to number 11.
Nearly a great steal by Layla Brown. She played such good defense.
She does.
Good job.
As here is Brown taking it back up. Brown moving over to Hewitt. Hewitt working against Wertheim. Emerson Allen at the top of the key. Here's McIntyre working against Ferber. Will knock her down.
Using her size for advantage.
They call it a clean play, but Katie LaFerver takes a nice hit from McIntyre. As here moving inside Martinez. What a lay! Kaden Martinez with a really nice layup.
First points of the game for Martinez, and after talking about how just one-sided, like concentrated the talent was in the first half, Olathe East has taken that personally as the defense steps up big. They have not allowed a Pioneer score here. Leavenworth down by 8.
Here is Victoria Wertheim. She had the opening point of the game. Paul, the lady who we had having a big game tonight, still without any points. Over to Wertheim. Got it. That is the play. That is the exact play. They scored on the opening play of the game. And they use it here late in the game, and they get points. They are on a 10-point run right now.
Victoria Wertheim. Well, Mason, if you even go back as far as the first half, they are currently on a 16-0 run for the last 8 minutes. The Pioneers have had no answer for this absolute barrage of free throws, layups, and even a couple long-range three-pointers mixed in there.
A fantastic first half has not proved well for them in the second. McIntyre puts it up. Will not go. Oh, what a rebound by Maya Hewitt.
Getting up there and getting physical there. Flying to the rescue. And after drawing the foul, not a shooting foul, she will be inbounding from the baseline. No,
Already 3 fouls in this third quarter for Olathe East.
no changes on the floor since the
Brown
start of the
puts it
period.
up. Will go. And that will end the 16-0 run that the Hawks were on. And it'll be an and one, so a chance for a 3-point play for Layla Brown. She is 1 for 1 in her second and
And Layla Brown has the tendency to induce this. That's her second shot to go in this one, and both times she's been able to draw the and one. Last time she capitalized. Let's see if she can do it again. And what did we say?
Yeah, McCann.
McKenna McCann coming back into the game.
McCann had a little bit of an injury in the first quarter, and she is back in this one. There's a nice free throw from Layla Brown.
What did we say? Layla Brown getting another and one.
24-17, 7-point game here at here in Leavenworth, Kansas. That's up. Fast break. Here's Hall. Will go. Cameron Hall with her first points of the game. What's number one's name again?
Hartman. I don't know her first name.
As Hall on the rebound.
Oh, what a
will
play.
steal it from her. Maya Hewitt.
Maya Hewitt.
And as LaFerver gets in there, the even bigger one to rebound it back. As here's Hartman taking it back up to court for in front of her. Hewitt moving towards the puts it up. Will go. Maya Hewitt on the fast break.
26-19. Pioneers trail by 7.
Cameron Hall. Looking over to Dermer. Dermer in the paint for LaFerver. LaFerver has had a hard time against McIntyre tonight. Over.
McIntyre. I appreciate the lockdown defense from her.
Shoots it. Will not go. McIntyre's having a really nice time in the paint against LaFerver.
Layla Brown with 6 points on the night. Trying to make it 7 or 8.
McIntyre will not go. LaFerver on the rebound. LaFerver a rebound machine in this third quarter. Hartman takes over the Pioneer LP. Over to Dermer. A 3-point. Will not go. What a shot.
Nope.
And a little bit of extracurricular.
We might get a technical here.
Yeah, possibly a technical.
Lots of jeering from the Pioneer.
They're going to sort this out.
Referee's having a bit of a conversation. You can see McIntyre getting in the face of Hall. Excuse me.
Chippy or John. It's not something that Hope does not have here. It got really chippy at the end of the day. Hoping it doesn't happen here. As we're going to see the referee head to the scoring table to hopefully not dish out a couple of technicals.
I agree with what you said earlier that this could be a trap game. They're coming off the Lansing matchup where they dominated. I don't think that game Lansing didn't even get into double digits on the scoreboard. Honestly, you hate them as much as I do. We always love to get a good rivalry win in the Battle of Eisenhower. But now you're back on your home court. You got to lock in. They had a comfortable lead for a while, but comfortable isn't good enough to win you basketball games. You got to win this game in the trenches. And the Pioneers have shown they can do that in their UKC matchups. They're battle tested. They got to put that training in practice.
Just possibly looking at a couple of technical fouls being dished out here.
Calling over McIntyre.
Is that it for McIntyre?
And they're going to give.
They're teeing up McIntyre, I believe. I mean, they're teeing up LaFerver and McIntyre.
Technicals on both sides.
Yeah, I think.
As she was going down, LaFever had a few sharp words pointed in McIntyre's direction. What we saw was her chirping back. But you got to remember with these kinds of things, it normally goes both sides. You never want to assume the victim here.
Yeah, just regardless, just no place in it in the sport. Just keep that at home. No need to do that. Just keep swordsmanship and let's have a good game. But McIntyre is gonna will have a foul, but McIntyre is gonna get the free throw.
Scoreboard update. The Pioneers currently trail by 7.
Oh, so 2 fouls on Caitlin Lefevre. So
Both
no
of them on
technical
Katie
for the Pioneers. So Caitlin Lefevre will pick up a technical foul. So no fouls on the Pioneers. So Lefevre picks up a technical foul, free throw for McIntyre.
First one.
They'll get
Oh, Pioneers are erupting.
a 6-point game, and something like that, you're going to get the crowd into this game with something like that. And the second free throw will not go. But now, if you're the coach of Olathe, you got to, ladies, calm down, calm down.
Now Layla Brown with a chance after the other technical from Lefevre.
And that will not go. Layla Brown, who was 2 for 2 on free throws, is now 2 for 3.
Olathe East fans cheering kind of loud over a missed shot.
Layla Brown will go 0 for 2 on him.
26-20. Pioneers trail, but they're starting to climb back into it.
As
3:45 on the clock.
Layla Brown is going to inbound it to Maya Hewitt. As Lefevre is going to be on the bench after receiving a technical foul. As Maya Hewitt into the lane, and there's a foul.
Give her those! Give her 2 right now!
Foul, as Maya Hewitt
Thank
has
you.
not been afraid to drive the lane and run through somebody tonight.
Look at that scoreboard. Look at that scoreboard right there.
Martinez is getting ready to check in. Never mind, she will take a seat back on the bench. Hewitt for 2 in a 3-point game. Or sorry, a 6-point game. Will go. It'll now be a 5-point game. Maya Hewitt will go 1 for 1. Martinez checks in.
Mason, interesting development on the scoreboard. 26-21 as Maya Hewitt will throw down 2 more.
There's now 26-22, 3:37 to go. As there's going to be over 25 Dermer. Dermer now down to number 11. Wertheim merging against Maya Hewitt. Maya Hewitt, who has been that girl tonight for the Lady Pioneers. That's inside of the paint against McIntyre, and yet another foul. And at this point, you're just fouling McIntyre playing. All put their hands up, you're just fouling McIntyre playing.
Interesting thing to note, Mason. Even though there's been a lot of whistles blown, only one of them is going against the Pioneers here in the third quarter. 5 fouls for Olathe East and only 1 going against Leavenworth. So they played a lot cleaner. We talked about it at the half.
With the first one will drop. They'll now make it a 5-point game. Will not go. Brown will rebound it. Brown going to take it back up the court. As the Pioneers will look to set up what hopefully will be a scoring possession. Hewitt back to Brown. Brown moving towards the right side. We'll pass it back over to Maya Hewitt. Hewitt patiently waits at the top of the key. Inside, 2 Hawks in front of her. Over to Graham. Graham looking. Passes it to Layla Brown in the corner. 7 seconds from the shot clock. Brown goes in. Will go. What a possession for Layla Brown. And that'll be passed to number 10 for Louis.
Mason, it's a 1-possession game. I think you need to give it to Nola Walker here. If you're down by 3, 27-24, she has been electric. Also, a couple things to note on the bench. Emerson Allen and Ellie Lovejoy, lethal shooters if you choose to put them in.
3-point will not go. Rebounded by Olathe East. That will go out of bounds. Pioneer ball.
Pioneers have the ball. 2:22 on the clock. 27-24. Leavenworth trails by 3.
If you're going for the 3 tie or hey, there's a lot of time left.
You've got Hewitt and Brown, 2 of the closer friends on the team, and then you got weapons. You got 2 big weapons down for her.
Yeah,
I would say get the ball to Nola Walker.
Keep an eye on Nola Walker, number 11, inside for Graham. That's going to be taken by Louis, and a wasted possession by the Pioneers as Martinez takes it back up for the Lady Hawks.
by Louie. She's done a good job at kind of giving some energy to a Hawks team.
In the paint, puts it up. Will not go, but she will grab a foul. And yet again, the second foul for the Pioneers in this quarter.
Maya Hewitt's got to look out for foul trouble. She has been one of the top scorers for the Pioneers, trailing only Layla Brown.
Free throw will go for Martinez. Will now make it a 4-point game. Caleb Beaver will check in for the first time, having a technical foul earlier in this quarter. Martinez for her second.
All her points have come from free throw. Not that one.
Martinez will miss. Back up the court for
Amira Graham wide open in the corner. Get her the ball.
Hewitt. Top of the key for Layla Brown. Layla Brown. Go over to Maya Hewitt.
Man, she looks like a quarterback right there.
3 points. Will not go. Rebound by Martinez. Martinez, another unsung hero of the Olathe East team in this game. A half-court press by Brown. Inside to LaFerber. She's going to knock her down. Will be a charge. It will be a charge. And not only does she have a technical that adds on top of the frustration of a charge.
That is the sixth foul charge to the Olathe East Hawks. And again, Katie Lefevre, the top scorer for the Olathe East Hawks. She is one foul away from fouling out of this game. I know you and I both would love to see that happen.
She is in very, very bad foul trouble right now, fouling out of this game. Layla Brown into the paint.
Take it to the house.
Go!
Yes!
With a huge bucket, makes it a
Layla Brown.
and all the momentum has swung to the end of the Pioneers.
Pioneers within 2 as the clock is within a minute here in the third quarter.
54 seconds to go.
They had a 10-point deficit. The Pioneers have cut that to 2.
Here's Cameron Hall at the top of the key. Over to Dermer. Moves up to Martinez. Martinez, corner.
Good defense from Layla Brown.
Out of bounds, it will continue to be Olathe East ball. Oh, whoa. Yeah, the Olathe East ball. They signal Olathe East.
Excuse me, Mr. Kuhn, petitioning to the referees.
Marking orders to his team as that's in for Austin. She's got 2 threes already. Into the paint. Here's Olathe will not go. Rebound on a Walker, and that will be a holding penalty. It's going to be on Olathe East. It will be 25 for the Hawks, and it will be Nala Walker heading to the line. Nala Walker's going to the line because of the bonus. Those are just fouls you cannot do, and now
Nala Walker has a chance to tie the game. She just has to make each of these free throws. 28-26, Pioneers trail by 2.
no pressure.
33 seconds on the clock.
First one for Nala Walker will not go. Nala Walker will now attempt her second free throw to make it a 1-point game. The free throw is up. And
it's true.
1-point game. Nala Walker makes
Mason, the Leavenworth Pioneers, after trailing by 10, it felt like they were running out of steam, but after some late replacements,
Osman to Martinez.
Amira Graham and McKenna McCann have really shifted the tide of this game.
And a timeout by Olathe East. What a quarter.
Nala Walker only has 4 points on the day, but she has proven, especially right there, why she's such a dangerous.
So far, going at this little lot by score in the second half. It has really been Hayden Martinez for Olathe West. Hayden Martinez played a fantastic.
She sure has. She has forced her way into the paint several times, throwing fouls.
Yeah, she has unspoken in this game. Not the points that you're going to see on the scoreboard, but the points that are going to allow you to score those points.
And she's been really consistent from the free throw line as well. 3 for 4 from the line. 75%
That'll
is not
go over
bad
the
at
head
all.
of Martinez to give it to Corrales. Oh, a screen.
Moving screen.
Screen.
Damn,
It'll
on
go
the
to the
foul.
And
With
so,
the bonus.
with a bonus in Kalani Ilui. You just cannot make those mistakes. That is just a bad mistake there. With 14 seconds to go, the Pioneers are going to have the final possession of this quarter.
Brown.
Nala Walker screens over, looking inside the paint for the lead. Will not go. Rebounded by Olathe East. We are going to head to a fourth quarter with a lot of drama. We're going to take a 30-second break and be back here in Leavenworth High School. Boy, what a... Oh, boy.
This is elite.
This is one of the best games I've called, football included. I don't know. That Piper game was really good.
Yeah. I can't wait for baseball season. I love calling baseball. Because that's what I'm going to do for my career, hopefully. So. I wish they just made all the banners white, if I'm being honest.
Well, I think it matches their teams. The Soto, yeah, I guess they make some, but I guess, yeah, you are right. They probably should all be white. All right, 3, 2, 1.
We are back.
Yep, back at Pioneer Stadium. It's 28-27 as we get ready for the fourth quarter. David, what a 3 quarters we have watched. First quarter, all Leavenworth. Second quarter, all the Lake East. The first half of the third quarter, all the Lake East. The second half of the third quarter, all Leavenworth. Who was going to put together a fourth quarter good enough to win this game?
Leavenworth. Leavenworth is going to put together, I'm calling it right now. This is an electric team. This is a team that knows how to win. This is a team that knows how to go on runs. They are battle tested and they are ready to really just put together something special here.
All right, you're going to have to keep an eye on number 15, Katie.
Oh, Nala Walker.
As a
on the
foul
run.
already. Or we said she stepped out of bounds.
Hawk
Be on
card.
camera.
Hawk
And
foul on Durham.
Speaking of fouls, keep an eye on number 15. She is really close to fouling out in this game. Katie Lefevre. Oh, Walker
Pioneers
takes
in the
the
lead.
lead with the
Pioneers in the lead.
The
29-28.
has taken the lead early in this fourth quarter.
The Olathe East fans are silent right now.
As here's Hall over to Martinez. Martinez in the paint.
What a block!
She will be fouled, and Martinez.
They're not going to call it a foul.
Possession will stay towards.
Jump ball stays with the Hawks. Since the start of the third quarter, when they dug themselves in that deep hole. I would argue that was more God being a Hawks fan than it was an actual field play right there.
As here's Emerson Allen. Gets a screen from McIntyre. McIntyre, Hewitt. Will put up a three. Will not go.
No. She almost had that one.
McIntyre passes over. Foul comes in. Travel on the Pioneers.
Hawks are inbounding.
As here.
Charging down the court.
As here is the Hawks trying to make it a 3-point game, possibly a 4-point game. Here's Lefevre. Got to be careful. There's a foul on the Pioneers.
Katie Lefevre, I feel like it's just a matter of time until we get that foul number 5. McIntyre also in some trouble.
McIntyre in foul trouble. Layla Brown limping off the court. You do not want to see that. That is a cornerstone player for the Pioneers. As McIntyre in foul trouble will leave the game. We get the quick player participation. As inbound to Martinez. Martinez to the top of the key. 3 points. Will not go. No. Lefevre on the rebound. To back beyond the arc. Lefevre. Hewitt makes a play at the ball. Martinez with it now. Gives it Lefevre. Lefevre for 3. Will not go. Trouble anyways. As Lefevre with a really good shot.
Katie Lefevre getting some frequent flyer miles with all her travels.
I'll let you know you're cooking. You're cooking the place.
Maya Hewitt working her way back.
Maya
You're out of the
Hewitt.
yard.
will
Oh, what a
Paula
play!
Walker.
She had a
Hewitt
shot there.
Looking for three, does not take it. 20 seconds left in the play clock. And a foul at the point, at the paint. And here comes Maya Hewitt now to take the lead. If it hasn't been apparent already, Maya Hewitt has definitely been the player of the game for the Pioneers. Such a very good game defensively and playing really good offensively in this fourth quarter.
The first
The
one
first
is
free throw
through.
to tie the game is good. So the Pioneers looking to take their first lead of the fourth. Hewitt's free throw is not going to go. Lefevre on the rebound. Game. Maya Hewitt moves into the paint, puts it up. Will go! Maya Hewitt with no regard for Hawk life.
Maya Hewitt.
Somebody call PETA the way. Nears.
Play with pace. They're going
On
to
the
slow
Hawk,
it down.
back up the court. Looking for yet another lay. Puts it up. Will not go. Rebounded by Lefevre. Lefevre is having a Allen will give it to Hewitt. The Pioneers and the Hawks tied 32 all. Hewitt looking for some points. She has been an absolute monster on offense in this fourth quarter. And that'll go out of bounds as Prince can do nothing but hold the ball in the stride as Pioneers will make substitutions.
Mason, this is so intense. I've actually gotten so off on my tallies this quarter. I've been so locked in. I haven't even been keeping score anymore.
This game it is a really, really good game right now. Tied 32-32.
On the stadium board, we got 5 minutes left to play. 32 seconds. A lot closer than the battle for Eisenhower last night.
They better hope that's not on the fever if she's gonna be gone.
She's going to get the jump ball.
Pioneer ball.
Lots of chirping from the Olathe East sideline.
Yeah, it's frustrating all night for the Hawks.
Not going to sway the referee's decision, though. Pioneers working their way back down the half-court line.
Here is Layla Brown. Layla Brown
All by herself.
over to Maya Hewitt. 20 seconds on the shot clock. Hewitt moves inside the paint.
Lead! Yes, sir!
Hewitt putting the team on her back. Makes it 34-32. Break for the Pioneers. Hewitt over to the corner.
For three!
Walker.
Nala Walker!
Not go. Rebound by Lefevre. The Hawks have it. That's Wordheim. Back up the court for the Hawks. At midcourt, looking against Brown. Down to number 1. Inside the paint to Lefevre. Lefevre looking to take the tie it up. Will not go.
What a block.
Another one up. Scores. Yui with a big play. Layla Brown at midcourt looking
34-34.
moving inside Brown.
It's a tie game.
Pass it over.
McCann for three.
McCann will not go. Rebound by Olathe East. Martinez over to Wertmeier. And number 1 takes it back up the court for Olathe East.
Full court press. Maya Hewitt. Oh my golly.
They haven't been able to do a single thing against Maya Hewitt. Katie Lefevre is having a tough time against
Nala Walker going to sit down and take a break. She's played such a good game so far.
It'll be a foul call. It's going to be on the Pioneers.
Inbounding on the Hawk side. Region foul charged to Hewitt. They're Emerson Allen trying to keep Hewitt out of foul trouble. Maya Hewitt, along with Layla Brown and Ella Walker, really the big three of this lineup, and thankfully they haven't really allowed anything too atrocious.
Inbounds. Quick shot for Yui. Will go. Takes the lead. Olathe East. Back on top. Layla Brown moving it back up. No Maya Hewitt, so you're going to have to score with someone else. Layla Brown. Screen by McIntyre.
Doing it all
Puts
herself.
it up. Will
Not
not
gonna
go. Rebounded by Olathe East, and here is Wertheim back up the court for the Hawks. Over to Martinez, working against Graham. Martinez looking for a teammate, looking for a pass. Gives it to number one. Will be in. A whistle blow travel on the Pioneers. Or excuse me, on Olathe Pioneer ball.
McKenna McCann inbounding. Layla Brown, Amira Graham, Emerson Allen, and McKenna McIntyre down the court.
Every point counts.
241, 36, 34, Pioneer Trail.
McCann to Allen. Allen to Brown. Brown looking. Goes to the corner for a three. Will not go. Receiver with yet another rebound. Wertheim over to Martinez. Martinez to the corner. Werner will not go. Rebounded. A Ewing foul.
What? What do you mean a foul?
Ewing will head to the line.
Amira Graham with her hands on her head. She does not know what happened. McKenna McIntyre is fouled out of the game. What kind of a call was that?
Yeah, they're just fouling for playing defense. Ewing. It will not go. That's a big for the Pioneers. One
IUE with the brick.
that game.
Hey, Olathe East must be supplying all the building materials for those nice houses down in Lansing.
Ewing needs to make it a 3-point game. And
No good. She breaks both of them.
For the Pioneers.
Breaks both of them.
Inside Ewing. Rebound by
block.
McCann.
McKenna McCann.
See Lefevre, you seeing her put her hands up. She does not want to foul out.
For the time.
Amira Graham.
The Pioneer faithful are screaming.
Here's KB Lefevre back up the court for the Hawks. This gymnasium is rocky.
Leavenworth just keeps on working their way down.
Wertheim moving to the corner. Looking for a teammate to pass it to. Here's Dermer to the top of the key. Martinez into the paint. Ioli will not go. Rebound by the Pioneers foul. And one. And one for Olathe East.
No! What are we doing? Number 23, Layla Brown with the foul. And now Maya Hewitt back in the game. But you got to remember, Maya Hewitt has 4 fouls of her own. If she fouls out here, she has to be very careful. That means you're down McIntyre and Hewitt if she can't keep herself composed.
Both free throws on our last two attempts. A big and one to make it a 3-point game.
Pioneers have all their bigs inside the paint to get a rebound.
Will be a rebound.
Not gonna get it.
Back out. Dermer to Wertheim. Dermer in the corner.
1:28 on the clock.
Top of the key. Martinez directing traffic. Martinez timeout by Olathe East.
Mason, 38-36. The Pioneers currently trail. We have 1 minute and 20 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this ball game. I honestly can't remember the last time I felt this stressed as a broadcaster covering this varsity girls basketball team.
Yeah, this has been a really.
Just as stressed in the voice. Give me a point.
This is the first game I've called since November 15th, when the Leavenworth football team lost to the Baker Bobcats. And to be finally back in the booth and calling a game, it feels great. And for this to be the game I get to call with my first one back is fantastic.
Let's hope, Mason, that here on National Girls and Women's Sports Day, the Pioneers can represent First City girls everywhere and hopefully pull away with a win. They trail by 2 in a back and forth game that has involved lead changes in all 4 quarters. Something you don't see too often in high school matchups that tend to be one-sided pretty consistently.
Again, if you are just joining us, happy National Girls and Women's in Sports Day as we are live from Pioneer Stadium. 1 minute, 21 seconds to go, 38-36. Olathe East leads the Pioneers. Olathe East with possession. Martinez will pass it in to Wertheim, Wertheim, inside the paint to Dermer. Will not go. Rebound, Mike Hewitt. Mike Hewitt back down the court. 2 points to tie the game. Hewitt with the lay. This game is ties the game with a minute 4 to go in the fourth.
Another timeout on the floor. The Pioneers have tied it with a minute left to go.
Maya Hewitt is doing everything she can to keep this game in the hands of the Pioneers.
Mason, on a Wednesday night in ice cold Leavenworth, Kansas, this is one of the single best games I have ever called.
This has been absolute cinema from opening tip-off to this most recent timeout. You do not get much better than basketball than this. We still to start. For Olathe East to come in here to Pioneer Leavenworth High School and win was going to be a tough task with how loud this crowd can get. And this crowd needs to rally behind these Lady Pioneers in these final minute 4.
And the thing is, neither side has really had the clear-cut advantage in this one. You look at the Hawks, a 6A team that has had a bit of a rough season overall, but they came into this one as the favorites. They've played like it, but the Pioneers have done a good job at really showing them the Pioneer experience.
Wertheim, 55 seconds to go. Wertheim working against Walker. Dermer, top of the key 3. Well, go! Billy Dermer with ice in her veins. Layla Brown, foul.
Draws the foul.
It'll be now a
2 shots, the Pioneers.
Layla needs them both. You need them both for Layla Brown.
Unfortunate that one couldn't have gone against LaFerver, who is currently on her 4th foul. She's been playing a lot more conservative here.
2 free throws for Layla Brown. First one goes.
From the electric atmosphere to the point where you could hear a pin drop, this place is dead silent for Layla Brown. Not gonna go.
Rebounded. It is a 2-point game.
40 seconds left to go.
Pioneers need at least one more defensive stop.
41-39, Pioneers trail by 2. 30 seconds.
30 seconds. Inside the
Layla Brown,
and Layla Brown is going to be a possession.
Jump
Still
ball.
staying to Olathe East. Jump ball. Possession arrow will go to the Leavenworth. They have another jump ball. Timeout, Pioneers.
Timeout.
Mike Coots will use one of his seconds to go. So right now, the Pioneers, you got to make a stop. This is the biggest stop of the game you will make. You cannot give up any points right here.
41-39, Pioneers trail. 26 seconds left to go.
And you always hope that in these games, the team you want to win will come out on top. And to be honest, David, I couldn't tell you in the slightest how this game was going to end with 26 seconds to go.
Leavenworth has gone through so much adversity. They took a very quick deficit early on. Then at one point in the 3rd quarter, they trailed by 10, but they have fought all the way back within a 1-possession game. Olathe East with the ball, 26.9 seconds left to play. Olathe leading 41-39.
Over to Martinez.
McCann's playing a lot of pressure.
Wertheim, Martinez, close. Counted by 2.
Shot clock down to
Shot
1.
clock is down. Up for Lefevre. Will not go.
5 seconds left to play. The shot clock hits 0. The Pioneers have 5 seconds on the clock.
Here we go. It's going to be you either win, you tie, or you lose for the Pioneers, which is going to be a crazy ending. Timeout, Leavenworth.
This game is going to have to be won right now. A 2-pointer ties it and sends us to overtime in the first city. A 3-pointer sends the Pioneer faithful home happy. But if either situation ends with the ball anywhere other than the west side rim, the Pioneers are going home heartbroken in a hard-fought game against a Sunflower Conference opponent.
This would be a huge win for the Pioneers if they can pick up a win against a 6A opponent. If you're Mike Kuntz right now, you're in that huddle. You got to you every team has one play. You know will score. You have to bring that out right now.
Mike Kuntz on the clipboard with his girls huddled around him.
You're gonna get 5 seconds. You're gonna get an inbound, maybe 3 seconds to dribble, but that thing's gotta go up.
Leavenworth needs to go coast to coast.
So what's probably going to be, but it's probably going to be in a game of the year contender for the Leavenworth girls basketball team.
If the Hawks can finish this one off, and I think this one is going in the highlight reel the other way. Either way, this has been a thriller in Leavenworth County.
Is if you're the Pioneers, who is taking the shot? Maya Hewitt has had a fantastic night. Layla Brown is just such a fantastic player for you. Who is taking the shot?
Mason, I've got a bit of a dark horse candidate for you. I would give it to McKenna McCann here. She has had ice in her veins all
That's
night.
going to go down. Layla Brown. 5. Timeout by Mike Kuntz. A smart play. Get it past midcourt. Timeout. That is a brilliant ball.
The half-court heave is able to give the Pioneers possession on their side of the floor with 4.3 seconds remaining.
You don't have time to dribble now. Somebody's got to get open, get under the basket, shoot it, and hope it goes in. So my whole point that I'm looking for right here, target Katie Lefevre. She is in foul trouble. She knows that she cannot be aggressive because if she fouls you, then she's gone, and you're getting free throws. I am targeting Katie Lefevre right here because Katie Lefevre knows she's got to be careful.
On the floor for the Hawks right now, alongside Lefevre, they also have number 24, Kaden Martinez, number 10, Kalani Iluni, number 11, Victoria Wertheim, and number 25, Millie Dermer.
Here we go.
The game comes down to this.
This game comes down to this final possession. And Maya Hewitt for the win. Doesn't go. A rebound by Olathe East, and the Olathe East Hawks take a thriller on the road. What a game. And that was a heck of a shot by Maya Hewitt.
I'm at a loss for words.
Yeah,
one of the best games I have ever commentated. And to see the Pioneers on the wrong side of this one, it's heartbreaking.
Yeah. You never love to lose. And of course, this one, unfortunately, will end up in a loss. But hey, I think we've seen a lot of good from this Lady Pioneer team tonight, especially from Maya Hewitt. Maya Hewitt is my player of the game for the Pioneers. On the other side, it's going to be Yasmin Osman coming off the bench. She had some really, really big points.
If it wasn't for her, the Pioneers win this game.
I agree. Yasmin Osman, she was one of the few Olathe East Hawks who wasn't getting points off of free throws, which, yeah.
In the end, your final score here in the first city, the Leavenworth Pioneers find themselves on the wrong end of the scoreboard, dropping 41-39 to the Olathe East Hawks. Maya Hewitt's three-pointer was on. It just bounced right off the inside of the rim. Inches away from sending this crowd into a frenzy, but instead the Olathe East Hawks will go home happy. Alongside Mason Bentley and our broadcast provider, Heather Waters. Also buy your yearbooks while we're at it. We're going to sign off. Thank you for watching this presentation of Leavenworth basketball on PTV.